Avoidance isn't real strength. It's fear in a better outfit. You say you're a savage, but in all actuality, you're scared and you're numb. Let's talk about it. What's really the difference? See, true strength is not about staying closed and shutting the world out. It's about staying open in a world that taught you it was safer to shut off your vulnerability. Now, avoidance might say, this could bring me pain or discomfort, so I will keep myself safe by pretending it doesn't exist or that it doesn't matter. I don't care, I don't feel like it. Whereas strength would say, I care so much that not only am I going to face my obstacle or face my conversation or be it what have you, I'm willing to do something about it. Key phrase, I'm willing to do something about it. Some typical things you might say in avoidance is, I moved on. I don't care. I cut them off. This doesn't matter. This never bothered me anyway. Any of those sound familiar? Some of the ones I want to touch on first being, I just moved on. We often tell ourselves these things so that we limit our emotional impact, so that we brunt and soften the blow of whatever could have came to disrupt us internally. But what this does is it negates room for real healing and actually being able to deal with the situation at hand. I like to tell my clients not to move on, but to keep going, because it acknowledges the weight and the burden it is that we carry. Because when somebody tells you just to move on, it sounds like I gotta drop it and act like it never happened. But again, that is not real healing. We keep going. We keep moving despite the pressure, despite the emotions, despite the weight. We find a way to keep going. Next, I stay busy. We all know a workaholic that likes to work themselves to the bone to stay distracted. But again, it's just self-abuse at that point. When I overwork, when I can only find peace in chaos, peace in stimulation, I limit myself to the awareness of the things that are actually going on around me. Because to deal with them would be overwhelming. So I force myself into productivity because that's easier. That makes me feel like I'm in control of the situation. Whereas my emotions seemingly are out of my control. This is not the case. Taking the time to deal with your emotions, to deal with your thoughts, to deal with your feelings, to deal with whatever your situation is at hand is what will allow you to finally feel like your worth and your value is not solely defined by your productivity. And the last one I really want to touch on is I just don't talk about it. We all know somebody, maybe we are that somebody, who has a moment in life, in our past, maybe even in our present, that we just don't talk about. We don't like bringing it up. We don't like hearing other people bring it up. But this again limits our ability to truly heal from a situation. Now, obviously, we are allowed to feel triggered. We are allowed to feel the sudden impact of a feeling, an emotion, a thought. Mario one-punch upping your brain. But feeling that weight, handling that resistance, and moving through it is what will allow us to finally find some real peace. The only way to it is through it. So we gotta talk about it. Whether it be with a trusted individual, a family member, a friend, a significant other, or a trusted therapist, a counselor, Or maybe you have a sponsor that you feel comfortable with. Somebody. But holding all of that darkness inside of you, holding all of that weight inside of you, leaving it with nowhere to go, it acts like a bull in a china shop. It tears apart everything on the inside while you try to keep it calm on the outside like a duck. And I get it. You've learned to survive by keeping it all inside and acting like it's not there. But let's be honest, survival, it just isn't living. So we find a way to move forward. You feel like if you feel it all, it'll break you. But the truth is, the fact that you're not dealing with it is why it's breaking you and manifesting and leaking onto other things. And now I'm bleeding all over people that didn't cut me. Take some time to give yourself patience, understanding, and tolerance. You are not broken. You've just had to live in survival for so long. But your brain and body are trying to keep you safe the only way they know how. But if you are ready to unlearn and relearn and step into true strength because you are tired of avoiding, continue to watch our videos, follow our page, and follow our links to our self-assessment form, and we just might have something that could help you along your healing journey. Because it is not the trauma that defines you, it's overcoming it.